see Detroit, baby. We out here. You see what's going on. We activated. We ain't playing no games.
No.
Yeah.
So if we could pivot a little bit, just about like the Detroit sauce. Like everywhere we go out of town. We go to New York, go to LA, go Atlanta, everywhere Detroit people go. It's like we automatically get that like stamp of approval or that certain degree of love. Where do you think we get that from? Like why is that respect given to Detroit? Like
Detroit niggas cool as hell. Period. All over the country, nobody's going, and we tough. You know what I'm saying? Cool and tough is a real good mix when you put them together. And that's kind of our mentality. So you got to consider right above me is Diana Ross, Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder. Michael Jackson walked the streets of Detroit. We're talking about the height of stardom in Hollywood at a time where black people were just starting to get any respect at all. We're talking about the 50s, 60s, 70s, Motown. And that mentality, the wardrobe we seen, the cars we seen, you understand? That's going to blend into anybody character, certain attitude, even though we're not the stars. They so common to us that we kind of feel attached to their stardom. You understand what I'm saying? So in our mind, we kind of got arrogant with that.
Right.
Right. We dressing a certain. We had the dope dealer dressing like the stars, and the stars being influenced by what the dope dealers is wearing. You understand what I'm saying? Detroit put that on one of the main stages. So we were always advancing style. We were always advanced in trend culture. We produce it for damn near the country.
That's a strong statement, bro.
I know what I'm saying.
When you say damn near the country.
Who else? Who else was a hub? If I said that about Atlanta right now, would anybody say anything about that? No, you wouldn't say nothing about that. Well, that was true at that time for us, and that's just the period. So we the children of that level of thinking. We came right from that, so we kind of arrogant. Yeah, but it's a truth to our cool, though. That's why we don't care who you are when you come here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We
that's
don't really
one
care.
thing.
We don't even bother you that much.
Yeah, stars, you'll walk right by a star. Yeah, like, hey, all right. Hey, dog, that's such and such. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, guys in California, they see stars. It's Hollywood out there, right? So them California brothers not that impressed by, movie stars. We not either. And this is the reason why. Because for a whole generation of people, we rock the music industry. And that ain't just our claim to fame. There's a lot of other stuff. The Nation of Islam started in Detroit. The Shrine of the Black Madonna started in Detroit. One of the main branches of the Moore Science Temple of America, Detroit. It's so much Detroit history, and that's spirituality. Detroit is one of the cities that rebelled against slavery before the end of slavery. And we were free.
So you said,
we were free way before 1865.
That's true, because people was coming here to Detroit, in Canada
to go to the Underground Railroad to get to Canada.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people lived in Detroit. One time, I read a story about a slave catcher coming up to catch a slave that had established themselves in Detroit, a man and a woman, and the city of Detroit came out, because they came to the jail to try to arrest them, came out and made them leave. Slave catchers. Black people did this. So Detroit got a real unique history, a rich history. That ain't just in music, is what I'm saying. We ain't just entertainers. But all of this stuff, all of this symmetry, all of this concoction put into a group of individuals explains our mentality and why I say we are culture. If that's coming out of you, all of this rebellion that you've seen all over the country, we help produce that. Everybody know Detroit. Right. And we get a lot of respect for it. You don't hear guys, all this, like Charleston White, respectfully, that brother don't really put down no Detroit brothers. That's one of the only cities he didn't put down. Why? And he ain't scared. He talked about all these other major cities. He talked about y'all goons. But when Mick Mills was on his backside, he said only a few, maybe 4 Detroit guys held him down. You don't see that. You're not going to see that nowhere else.
That's a fact. He did say that. I actually seen that. Like,
and all these major entertainers that's really, that street guys that we kind of recognize in the street, all love Detroit.
For sure.
E40 say this is his second home. Too Short say he loved Detroit guys. Uncle Luke say he loved Detroit guys. All the rest.
Yeah, I was about to say, and
all the rest.
Just to drop this, because he was actually here doing some good stuff in the city. And he got a lot of stuff going on. But I consider Mike Epps as a real one, even in the comedy
In my
world.
opinion,
Yeah, he a solid guy, and he rock with Detroit. Like, yeah,
all real dudes mess with Detroit dudes. It's like we so down to earth with the arrogance though.
Mhm.